Yeah. 1 second, I got something in my eye. That's why I was. That's why the weird delay. There was a weird delay. Like I turned on the stream and then I was like, "Oh shit! I still haven't done all the things, and I can't because I'm currently incapacitated by an eyelash is actually in my eye, and it's in this eye. It's in my field of vision every now and again, and I can't do anything because I can't touch my eye. I hate when this happens. It's just dumb. Right. Hey, I was wearing my glasses, but now I think I just put the hat on. Better. I'm taking this hat with me. I think I'm taking the hat with me. I like the hat. It's good. So, I mean, what's been happening? I haven't been doing live streams recently, and that's mainly because I'm kind of already on holiday. I kind of just decided that I'm already on holiday. I work for myself, so I can just do that. um, yeah, and I've been trying to sort out my sleep cycle so that it's fairly relatively okay with the UK because I know it doesn't matter anyway. Because the second I go in the car to get to the airport, because I'm going away, the second I get in the car to go to the airport, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay, not the second. Like usually 10 minutes, usually takes 10, 20 minutes maybe. You know? So look at my hat. In my eye, on my hat, there's always some shit, you know? There's always some shit. Anyway, yeah, plus I'm gonna be paranoid and trying to stay awake while I'm on the plane. That is hard. That is so hard. Because I mainly don't want to fall asleep on the plane for two reasons. The first reason is I don't want to miss the flight. I enjoy flying. I know it's a long flight, but I enjoy it. I enjoy watching the little plane go across the map. I enjoy the food. I enjoy the movies. I enjoy basically playing with my phone, without judgment. um, I enjoy all of it. Plus, it's the miracle of flight. It's amazing. It's the closest I'm going to get to being on a spaceship. I enjoy all that shit. I enjoy it so much. The second reason is that I snore loudly when I'm set up. If I'm in any position and I fall asleep. So if I'm in any position and I fall asleep laying down, that is an anomaly. What? If I'm in any position where I'm not laying down on my side, I snore, or at least I breathe really heavily, and I wake myself up snoring loudly. And this happens on the plane. This happens on planes. Like this happens on trains. This used to happen on trains a lot because I mean I used to live and work in London, and I needed to get on the train to get home sometimes, and like at night, and the train would be fairly busy, and I would basically be asleep, and then I'd wake myself up because I snored too loudly, and then everybody's kind of really quiet, and it's just like because I've been on trains before where I'm completely awake because I'm standing up or something, when I'm completely awake and there's a guy snoring and everyone's kind of giggling to themselves and stuff, and it's kind of funny, and even I think it's funny and stuff, but the problem is that sometimes that's me. So yeah, being on a plane where this is happening is just kind of annoying because um, I've noticed that nobody else is very loud when they're asleep on the plane. Because I'm basically, like I said, I try to stay awake. I tried to walk around the cabin. I tried to, I basically I just try to stay awake. I can't hear anybody else snoring. I can't hear anybody snoring. I've never been on a plane where somebody's been snoring loudly. It's just it's like, except for me, because I have failed. I've failed at this, and I've fallen asleep on the plane. And yeah, this has already happened, and it's annoying, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh. I mean, it's probably just me. It's probably just a me thing, but it's an annoying me thing. But yeah. So I meant enjoying flights. You don't enjoy flights. I always enjoy the flight. It's always a story, you know. The only flight that I didn't really enjoy was the flight on the way back from Seattle, when I went to Seattle, um, because I had a really bad headache. It was annoying me a lot. Um, and I did the thing. They didn't tell you before not to drink water from the bathroom. So this was like the day. Just imagine it was like the day before they started putting this on all the airplanes in the toilets and stuff. They give you a little cup when you had to drink some water, to give you some water or some juice or whatever. And then they basically, you drink that, and then you want something else to drink, but there's nothing else to drink, and they don't seem to be coming anymore, and you can't ask for another one because the button is like ridiculously far away. I'm not a tall person, so I can't. I've got short, stubby arms. I'm a corgi. I can't reach the button all the time to call. It's not on my seat, so I have to. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, get some water. I don't care if it's diseased water or something. I know the water tanks on planes are terrible, and that's why they tell you not to drink the water anymore. But this was before that. Anyway, drank some water. It didn't help. It tasted a bit soapy. It was gross. Um, and this was for like 10, 11 hours, this flight. So, yeah. So there's that flight. And the very last flight that I was on. And the reason for that was that the seat was comfortable because I got like economy plus. So the seat was comfortable. There wasn't nobody sitting next to me. It was just annoying because I was traveling home after having a really good time, and it was just annoying to be going home. Plus, also, I was worried about my bags the entire time because I had missed. Um, I checked in. I was trying not to go through security for as long as possible. So basically, when I basically aimed to get at my flight 5 minutes before it went. However, they had upped the boarding time. They tried to get out early, and I didn't know about it because I was on the train on the way. The mini train system on the way to my actual gate. So when I got to my gate, there was basically like people looking down like this big long corridor at me, and then this one guy was like yelling at me. He was actually yelling at me. He was actually yelling at me. It's like, we were going to remove your bags from the plane. Like, it's like, where the hell were you? He was actually genuinely upset, and I basically he because he basically was telling me off for being late, even though I was there 5 minutes before the plane was scheduled to depart. I just didn't talk to him. I just got on the plane. So yeah, because I wanted to stop and I wanted to basically like yell at him. It's like, dude, it's bad customer service. It's like, I know I'm late. You don't know what happened. You can fuck off. I'm here on time, technically. You can fuck off. But I was just like, it's not worth it. It's not, honestly, it's not worth it. You know, these people handle my luggage. Whatever. So yeah, I basically spent the entire flight kind of like worried about this, and I couldn't really stop worrying about it. I tried, but it didn't work. Plus, I kept falling asleep, and I wasn't very comfortable falling asleep for two reasons. Again, the snoring thing, and also I my head kept falling forward, and I couldn't get comfortable on the chair. Like the chair, the pillow was too big in economy plus. I don't know. It was all terrible. I mean, that part was just all terrible. You know, the food was good. There's they were good service. They were nice. They're always nice on the plane. You know. So yeah. So yeah. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been. Why is my mustache trying to get in my mouth? I had a shower before I jumped on stream. Yeah, weird. God, it looks so red. My beard looks so red. Ugh. Yeah, so that's why I haven't been doing live streams, is because I've been either tired or already asleep during the window in which I'm usually streaming. So yeah, but it don't matter none. I am excited because this weekend is going to be the final preparations, and yeah. The problem is, I every now and again I get hit by the whole travel anxiety thing. It's only every now and again, but it like hits me hard, and it hits me in the depression. It hits me in the depression. It's like it's like every now and again I just get poked basically by the depression demon who's trying to play with my travel anxiety, being like, you know, your flight's probably going to crash, right? And it's like, yep. In which case, I won't have to worry about it anymore. You know, I have to say stuff like that to myself. It's like, well, if it crashes, I don't have to worry about it anymore, so that's nice. You know, I mean, it's a bummer that I won't be able to enjoy my holiday, but yeah. You know, and I've got like Damon. Damon has a cold. Damon has got a cold. He presented with cold-like symptoms today, which is super fun. And I have been a bit phlegmy just for the last part of today, so that's great. Although in Vegas, every time I've been to Vegas, the desert air kind of dries. Again, it's really hard to get like sick in Vegas. It kind of doesn't work. You know, it's impossible to transmit it. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry if I accidentally give you a cold. If I visit you and you're in Vegas, whatever. But yeah, so I've just had like random bits of depression, but nothing too serious. Oh my god, shut up. You are not tired yet. Stop it. But yeah. Have you talked to it to make sure everything is good? What are you talking about? What? So your word may be true. Why would I lie? Why? What? Okay. Um. yeah. Anyway, that's why I've been streaming, because I've been like trying to get used to an actual proper sleep cycle, so that I will fall asleep on the ride to the airport and maybe have some sound sleep without snoring, maybe on the plane, although I'm not super convinced that's going to happen. And I don't really want that to happen, but yeah. It doesn't really matter anyway, because they try to schedule. I like that they schedule flights to, to and back from, America. They try to schedule them like in the middle of the day, so that when you get there at night, you can have a sleep. You're not totally super wired. Um, and when you come back, they always book them for late at night, so that they want you to fall asleep on the plane, because it's going to cross so many time zones, and it's going to take so long that you basically are you're in the UK for the next day to start. So yeah, you know. So yeah, I mean, I do like that. That is nice. They plan around like people sleep. That's nice. I mean, this has happened a lot. This basically has happened whenever I've been to America. They always seem to do this, and it works out good, because there's no 4 a.m. flight or anything crazy. There's nothing like there's no bullshit like that. So that's something. So yeah. How long is the airport away from your plane? The airport. The airport has the planes. Oh, right. You got a correction. Sorry. How long is the airport away from your house? 3 hours by car. About like 2, 3 hours. It kind of depends on traffic and stuff. But yeah, I don't get it. What's with the holy shit thing? I live in the middle of nowhere. It takes an hour on the train just to get into London. So, yeah. Um, you never heard of doing a 2-hour drive to the airport? Okay. In the US, they are everywhere. Yeah. In the UK, they're everywhere too. I don't think you know how airports work. I'm going to one of the biggest hub airports in the world. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, well, just a brief thing on the way airports work is that lots of airports are basically kind of short range airport. They deal with either domestic or continental travel. Very rarely do they actually deal with the continental travel. But then you've got other airports that are pretty much continental only airports, and they travel between. They handle domestic flights and flights in in the continent that you're in. So let me I'm trying to think of an example of like a small city. So for example, if you lived in Buffalo in New York and you wanted to fly to London, then you wouldn't be able to get to London from Buffalo. You could fly to New York City, one of the New York City airports, and then from there you can actually fly, to, yeah, and that's an intercontinental flight. That's a worldwide flight. So yeah, so you'd fly from a domestic airport, Buffalo, to another airport in that state. So that would be domestic. You can go intercontinental. So basically, you could fly to Chicago, and then basically from Chicago, you could probably get to London. But yeah, there are different kinds of airports. The intercontinental airport that I want to go to, I don't really want to fly to it when I could just drive, because flying will probably cost more than just driving to it. I could go by train, but that'd be really expensive and take fucking forever. So yeah. Anyway, that's how airports work usually. You know, I'm going to an intercontinental. An international airport. It's an international airport. Yeah. But yeah, that's how airports and planes work. It's a whole big thing. So I've got the is it the 70s or the 60s? It might even be the 50s. I don't know. The calling all aboard the interplanetary craft. I don't know why, but I've got that playing in my head now, which is really fun. Crazy. Yeah. I've been shopping. I got Itchy his gold bars and his salad cream. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be fun going through customs with that. Having to explain what salad cream is. I don't really have to explain what salad cream is. I have to explain why it's in my bag. But apart from that, I'm pretty sure I could just make salad cream. It's not hard to make salad cream. It's just that it's convenient, and Itchy likes salad cream. So yeah. Uh, um, but yeah, I'm basically ready. I've just got to assemble everything into the bag itself. Um, so yeah, and have a haircut. Need to have a haircut. But all of that stuff's going to be done in the weekend, so that's fine. You don't have enough clothes for 7 days. I don't have any shorts at all. I don't have any shorts at all. I've got swimming shorts, and I usually just wear those. Um, but yeah, here's something that I was telling Damon about that I'm a bit worried about in the airport is that the airport is one of the only places that makes you feel incredibly unfit. At least it does feel to me. It makes me feel incredibly unfit, and it's annoying, and I hate that. Because I love walking. I love me some exercise. I love walking around and seeing things and stuff. And yeah, the problem is that I walk at I walk at a fairly slow pace because I'm a corgi, like I said. It just I've got shorter legs than most people, and it basically and also broken legs as well. I'm supposed to be walking with a cane, but I don't want to do that because it's just no point. I can walk without a cane. So yeah. The problem is that walking around London, going through the tube, going through train stations. I don't usually have to worry about this, but airports, for some reason, there's this kind of weird pressure that you have to walk at the exact same speed as everybody else. I don't know what it is. I just feel pressured to do that, and I can do that. It's just that I feel incredibly knackered. I'm just done. I'm super tired whenever we get somewhere. And this always happens in America, in America specifically, because I have to go through the customs thingy. Not the customs thingy. I have to go through the immigration check and all that stuff. And yeah, and yeah. So I walk through that. But everybody basically has to walk at exactly the same pace, all the way just so they can get to the line. And I don't get why, but there's some weird kind of social pressure. It's like everybody must walk to the line at this pace, definitely super quick, unless you want to be at the end of the line. And it's like, I don't care if I'm at the end of the line. I usually don't give a shit if I'm at the end of the line. I don't. Why do I do this? I feel absolutely shit. Like, I feel absolutely shit. I feel like, feel out of breath. I feel very hot. I'm tired. It just is like, yeah. Luckily, I've got lots and lots of stamina because, like I said, I walk everywhere and I'm fairly healthy. And, I was a lifeguard and I did swimming. I basically lived at a swimming pool for all of my teenage years. Um, so yeah, I've got a lot of stamina. So basically, I only feel like this for about 30 seconds. I only feel like this for like 30 seconds, where I'm basically like, just pretend like they can't see that you're dying. Oh, it's over. Okay. you know, this only happens for like 30 seconds and I'm fine. But oh, I hate this. I hate that feeling. It just makes you feel so unfit and shit, you know, and that everyone's judging you for it and stuff. And it's like, it's like, oh, look, the fat guy. Look how unhealthy he is. It's like, I'm not. I'm actually fine now. I wasn't a second ago, but I'm fine. Ugh, I hate that. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's all worth it anyway because I'll be having fun. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. All my stuff is for the winter, not hot Vegas. I mean, how hard is it to just find some t-shirts? I mean, I don't get it. I've got basically stacks of t-shirts. Like the stack of t-shirts is about this big. You can't actually judge how much my arm moved. it's like this big. It's huge. It's probably bigger than this, in fact. Just t-shirts all the way. So I'm basically good. I just pick out 6 t-shirts or so. Um, uh, just wear my one pair of pants, swim shorts, pants and socks, you know, underwear, and a couple of pairs of socks. Done. Clothes sorted. I've also got to find my least favorite t-shirt because I've got to wear that for a couple of days while I'm there at least, and then give it to Itchy. I used to just wear one of Itchy's t-shirts or something. I don't know. And on the pants. Itchy's weird. Itchy's weird. Old man Kane Tubbs has to wait 20 years. What? I wouldn't mind having a cane. The problem is, you know, I love my lightsaber. If it was socially acceptable to take my lightsaber out and use that as a cane, I would totally do that. You know, I thought about doing that. I said to myself, if we go back to the sci-fi convention, I'm going to do that because I love that. I love that idea. It's awesome. But yeah. Essentially what happened was when I went through physiotherapy, they told me that I needed a cane because I'd most likely have a limp, and I do have a limp. But the thing is that I have a waddle. You know, the way I walk, I kind of waddle a little bit, and it kind of hides the limp now. So there's no point, is there? So yeah, it's basically, again, I know I've said this on live streams lots. It's because one of my legs is longer than the other. Because, you know, when they rebuilt the muscle and bone connections in my leg, just one of them wasn't complete enough. You know, it was a thing. Don't be upset about these things. I'm not upset. Well, oh, worth it because you will be in a pool and around bears. I'm mostly okay with the pool thing. I'm gonna cry. I'm so gonna cry. But I'll be in water, so it won't matter. Nobody will notice. Oh my god, being in a pool outside is just gonna be crazy. It's been years. You have no t-shirts. I'm gonna say deception, right? Yeah, that sounds like bullshit. You're a human being, right? I mean, they give these away to people. Yeah. My body's looking good. Okay, this isn't that flattering. It makes me look like I've got big moves, but I don't. It kind of bunches up around the side boob thing because I don't have boobs. I'm still very very happy about that part. Like I'm very flat chested. It's just, you know, it's just the side bit that's weird. Could you bring an extra t-shirt that I can take home? I don't know. I think I might have actually accidentally screwed over Itchy because, you know, I don't have a t-shirt that I've been wearing unclean for so long. Oh, I do, but I like that t-shirt. I don't want to give that to him. The t-shirt I was wearing before this, the John Bear one, the tractor company, but it's a bear t-shirt. Like, I wore that for a few days extra than I should have because I couldn't get in the shower because the shower was being temperamental. So I was wearing that for like 3 or 4 days. But the problem is that I like that t-shirt, so he can't have that one. It's a thing. But no, an extra t-shirt. I don't know. I'm gonna see what's in the hamper before Damon gets to doing laundry. You got to see if the growth thing affects you. Spend 2 weeks with me. That's essentially that's all I can say about that, because it affected Itchy. I don't know how it affects other people. But I'm a very strong looking wuss. Okay. My love to my t-shirts is too strong to give away. No, it's just that that t-shirt is very unique. I got it given to me by a bear friend, and I don't know where he got it from. You know, and I don't think I'm in contact with him anymore. I don't know where I would talk to him. I think he might be on Discord. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know where he got it from, and it's probably not. It's just very rare, you know. Most of my other t-shirts I'm okay with. Like if like this is my only NASA t-shirt, but like I could part with it. It's not that much of a bummer. But it's just that it's really hard to ask Itchy to replace that t-shirt. So yeah, because I don't know where he'd get it from. It was really good quality when I first got it as well. The print is just coming off of it, just very, very slowly, but it still looks good, you know. We could try buying a. I already have one of those. But I mean, it depends if you know, when you registered, did you click on the box to say that you got a T-shirt? I mean, these things, what usually happens at Bear Bash, and I don't think I've actually done it at Vegas. I don't think I've actually done it there, but at bear events, what you should always try to do, and I know this is technically kind of stealing. I don't care. Is that basically uh, you sign, you know, you do the thing. You say that you've paid for a T-shirt. You know, you said that you definitely clicked on the box at least. You know, you make it sound like you definitely think that you have definitely made the effort to try to get a T-shirt. You know, when they don't give you a T-shirt, you basically could be like, okay, so, where's my T-shirt? You know, and then they'll be like, it's like, it doesn't say that you have one. It's like, but I did click on the box. I'm sure I clicked on the box. You know, and then basically when they say that they didn't order one, but they have a couple of these left, you know, these sizes left or whatever, they'll just be like, okay, sure. I wasn't that set on getting a T-shirt anyway. It's okay, because then it's not technically stealing, because then they don't have to throw away or give away these T-shirts because they've technically given them to you. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, did you click on the box? It's okay. Basically, I'm pretty sure. Well, the people who run the Vegas event, and any events that I'm going to besides Bear Bash don't watch my show, so I'm okay with that. The people who run slash go to Bear Bash in the UK, basically, oh, excuse me. Basically, they already know the secret, and they usually have some spare T-shirts anyway, so they're okay with it. Like, yeah, I'm really bummed out about one thing about Vegas at the moment, and that is that my friends from the UK are not going to be there. which is really annoying. Because they really wanted to go, but they're a bit flaky when they talk to me online. They're a bit flaky when they talk to me on Messenger. You know, I will send a message and they won't read it for like days and days, and then when they finally do, they're always super nice. You know, they're always super nice. So it's like they genuinely just didn't see my message yet, and it's okay. I get that. But yeah, I basically asked them what flight, who they're flying with, just in case we can meet up, like at the airport or whatever. And they were like, "Oh yeah, we're not going anymore. We've got financial and mental health problems and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh, if there was anything I could do to help, let me know. I mean, we've got like a space in our room still, or the sofa, you know, um, and I might be able to help out with some, travel costs even. I really wanted them to go, but they haven't read that message yet, and it's very unlikely that I'll be able to help them out now. So, I really, I really hate that. I actually have to call them in person, maybe, to contact them. I don't know. Even if I did, it would be too small for you to wear. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It rips. You know. Don't be sad, be strong. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I mean, it's a bummer that I'm not going to be able to see them. I really wanted them to go, but I'm not like super sad about it because I still get to go. I know that's slightly selfish, but they have been to America already, like a lot. Whatever. The t-shirt is good with. Okay. There's always next year. Well, I don't know. I don't. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think it's ever going to happen. My body is just too. I don't know. But also, if you think I thought that I look good in a small shirt, I mean the sailor's shirt is, the sailor shirt that I wore for that video. That's an extra large. So that's an extra large European. I have no idea about American because it's you guys' sizes are weird. So yeah. Oh, I need to tell Ichi that we want to go to the Harley Davidson, which is right outside the Las Vegas, welcome to Las Vegas sign. I want to go to that. There's a Harley Davidson right opposite it. I know, that sounds weird. I like to go to the Harley Davidson stores because they've got some really nice stuff. And, well, that's it, really. We're collecting the chips. You can get the chips. You get poker chips that are unique to every single Harley Davidson. And I kind of want to collect the chip. But yeah. Is that the biker company? Yeah, Harley Davidson is a biking company. So it's a motorcycle company. Seriously, dude? I'm a bit creeped out because I heard a squeak. Earlier today, I heard a squeak. from that general direction. Sound like it came from in my office. I just really hope it's not a mouse or something. I'm not opposed to mice being in my office. The problem is that they will live in the walls and then chew on the wires, which could cause a fire, and that would be bad. Anyway, that sounds cool. Yeah, one days. We always like to try to get somewhere new, and I don't think that the Harley Davidson basically counts as a new place to go or anything, but it could be a new-ish area because it's just down. It's like one casino over from the Luxor, and then across the street, and then that's across the street, and on the way across the street, you see the Hollywood, Hollywood sign, the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. So we could get some pictures there, and then go to the Harley Davidson store. So yeah, who knows? They might have a bar there. So it'll be unique. It'll be unique, because we could go see whatever the thing is. We could go to the Luxor. I've been to the Luxor already, but I haven't been to the outside of it and taken pictures and stuff. We could just do a picture day. It'll be fun, honest. It'll be fun. I'm pretty sure. I'll just go poke Itchy about it. Itchy wants to take me to some weird kind of like crazy Walmart place. Not Walmart. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I know what you're talking about, and it looks very fun. It's consumerish in a consumerish way. It's this Walmart that basically just has it just is a freaky Walmart. It's got like weird kind of it's supposed to be an experience. Yeah, Matt Pat did a video on it or whatever. I mean, it looks fun. It looks like an interesting thing. I'll just be there for the food. I don't care. There's zoos everywhere. Okay, you guys know the cool spots of Vegas better than me. Okay. Well, this is as simple as I can make it sound, because I'm pretty sure I've said this to you specifically several times already. We usually go and do something new. Usually it's at a new restaurant or something. We go try a new restaurant, visit a new casino, see what kind of eateries they have there, or hotel, whatever, and then we go to the high roller, which is the big Ferris wheel thing, and then from the high roller we go to the Bellagio, whatever the V or the B, I can't remember which one it is, fountain, and then we head back to the hotel. That's usually what happens. So yeah, like I said, my vote for the thing to do before we do the high roller or even after we do the high roller, depending on what time of day. We usually do it at night, though. It's better at night. The thing to do before the high roller would be going to the Luxor, eating something nice, or going somewhere, going to the Harley Davidson and the sign and the outside of the Luxor, then going inside of the Luxor, eating something at somewhere nice, and then do all of the other stuff. The only problem with that is it is all the way on the other side of the strip. It's all the way down at the end of one of the ends of the strip, and it's like, oh, it's a pain in the butt to walk down, only because it gets really busy at night, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's my vote on what to do. We might be able to get to do other stuff while we're there. I'm just saying that's for the event night. That's my vote. However, anybody can vote for anything else. So yeah, I don't know what Itchy wants to do. Oh, and we also have to go to the Fun Hog Ranch, but we'll probably end up at the Fun Hog Ranch a lot. It's like the best bar, like the best. So yeah. Wait, did you say something about finding pictures of, like, I saw a notification earlier. Where was that? Was that in the lobby? Banner Fox, why is also Lego? What? Why are the links not working? I don't get it. I swear I saw something about Vegas on something, or was that in the private group that we've got? Oh, I'm gonna need. No, I don't know. There was something about something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah. Point is, there's tons of things to do. It's Las Vegas. It's going to be great. Las Vegas. It's Las Vegas, not Las Vegas. Yeah. Right. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I know, right? I don't understand why sometimes it shows, it shows the preview of the link, and then sometimes it doesn't. But I saw that happening to you a lot when you were posting stuff. I don't get it. Carl, hope you've been well. I wish I could make these more often. It's okay, Kyle. So I know another Kyle, and he's kind of a butthole. So yeah. Ow. So I was listening to if I can hear anything, because I might have a mouse living here. So yeah. but all I can hear is the is outside. It's 1:30 a.m. There's a lot of cars around. What the fuck is going on? That doesn't make no sense. Also, why do some cars sound like jets? You know, like high powered jet engines. You know, when you hear a car in the distance, it has that kind of like whooshing noise. You know, it's weird. So many cars in town, in a town in a middle of nowhere. I don't live in a town. Gotta be then engines making them roar like that. Or gotta be them V engines. Oh, okay. Still, just when a car is like so far away, it just sounds whooshy for some reason. There's a tiny bug crawling up my wall. But yeah. Yeah, I don't live in a town. I live in a village. There is a town. It's like 2.5 miles that way. But yeah, it's kind of cool, but it's a bit creepy, you know. Anyway, anything anybody want to say to me or ask me? Now is the time. I'm gonna go in just a second. I think I can actually put my glasses on now without messing with my eye. So I can take this off. But yeah, should I take my hat? I'm gonna take my hat. I like this hat. That's the only problem though. Will it get damaged? Will it get stolen? Will it get taken away? I do have another hat, but it's actually a Harley Davidson hat, and it's white, which was a dumb idea. Yeah, I'm gonna take the hat. Just don't want it to get ruined. It probably won't. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'll cut my hair. Trim the beard. But yeah. If the hat is taken, you have 2 people who will be housed to find it. Just buy another one. Like I said, it's hard to find, but it's not impossible. You know, I'm pretty sure if I just typed Nostromo cap, Nostromo trucker cap into Amazon, it will come up, or something similar will come up. I'd be okay with something similar. I don't know, but yeah. Okay then. I take the hat off and immediately I need to poke my eye. Oh, shut up. I'm going to play my game for a bit and then I'm going to go to bed. I had to wait because I ate something, so I had to wait 4 hours before I could actually go to bed. So this has been a good, use of time. So yeah. Have a safe trip. Well, I'm going to be streaming again, probably before I leave. If you just wait like 5 minutes before I go, so I could do my proper goodbye. It's okay if you've already left, but yeah. But yeah, I'm going to definitely stream. I mean, I've still got a few days left. I don't leave until Monday. So yeah. So I've got like 4 days left. So yeah. So yeah, whenever I can, whenever I'm awake at around about the window, the window of streaming time, I will try to stream. But there's not really much to say or do at this point. Just depends how I'm feeling, unless somebody like hooks me in to watch something or something. I don't know. Been light on suggestions. Oh well. Ugh. Belly wubs. Oh, it's all smooth because I had a shower. And belly salute. And yeah, I'll try to remember to take a shirt out of the laundry for itchy. I might have to start charging if basically more than itchy basically ask me for my testosterone shirts. I don't think it works like that. I still think that basically you have to be with me for it to work. Being continuously sat on me. Maybe that's it. Maybe I squeezed it into him. Huh. It's fun to think about. I'm still thinking about it. It's funny. I squeezed my manly juices into him. No, that sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong. Well, he squeezed them out of it. No, I mean that did happen, but no. Ugh. Maybe it's like a werewolf thing. I did bite him a lot. Oh, I cannot wait. It's just 4 days. I cannot wait. Anyway, if you're up for a movie, I'm down. Not right now. I definitely want to at least play my video game and then see how I'm feeling. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, check back in with me in like an hour. Probably less than an hour. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. See you guys hopefully soon. Okay. Bye.